Our opening bout is scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes per round. Your referee for this contest, Zeke Haglin. Introducing first. Representing the pink team, Agatha Cannibal Carter.
Yeah, her entrance was very stripper. I was actually watching it like, no, this is no, this is not, we're not strippers.
I thought Agatha's entrance was a little bit too exotic. It was cute, but maybe not for this.
Yeah, it was not kind of, it was, she was stripping. Basically, she was crawling to her pole, so I was very humiliated.
It was cool, but it had nothing to do with me. It had nothing to do with fighting. I know you have to make, a name for yourself when you walk down to the cage. But what's wrong with a cartwheel, right?
Agatha's entrance was not too stripper. I don't know who's been saying that, who's been talking that nonsense. I thought her entrance was fantastic. I mean, she was strong and sexy and independent, and she did a great job.
I think there's a few girls that were offended by my entrance because it was too much like a stripper. And all I gotta say to them is, you know what, as free women, we can do whatever we want with our bodies. So if I choose to look like a stripper, I can still be a damn good fighter. And if I choose to look like a librarian, then I could still be a damn good fighter.
It was pretty stripperish. Her entrance was definitely unique. I think she gave the crowd what they wanted.
You can never be too stripper. It is sports entertainment. We are out there to beat each other up. We're also out there to entertain and look good and tease people.
After seeing Agatha lick the cage, I would just suggest she gets a tetanus shot.
That is not sanitary.
She might need to tone it down next time, if there is a next time.
And her opponent.
There we go. Go.
Representing the black team, Tasia Thrash Lochran.
Oh, my entrance, oh my gosh. I was so nervous about my first fight. I cried. I did, I totally cried. I definitely was so nervous that I screwed up my whole entrance. I didn't even complete like 2 of the tricks that I do routinely, with my hula hoop, so.
Now a hula hoop, that's athleticism, right? Because I can't do that. So she came out and she had the hula hoop going.
Let me tell you a little story, okay? It was the summer of, 1994, and I just got my first hula hoop. I was 11 years old, and that's about the age I expect someone to be using a hula hoop.
This is something you don't see every day. Making her way to the cage right now, Tasia Lochran, making her debut as well. She's got a little hula hoop action going on there. The dance is nice there. We got a lot going on.
I can use a hula hoop, and I could probably be just as sexy.
Of course, Joel says that anyone can do that with a hula hoop, but you know what? I would say that I'd like to see Joel do that, but I wouldn't like to see Joel do that, and I know that there's no way he could do that.
Ooh, look at me. I can move my arm in circles. Wow. I'm really impressed. I'm not. I don't think anyone else was either.
I thought the hula hoop was cool. It's bringing different talents, and she loves it, and that's her, and why not if she wants to do that?
I didn't like that too much. I know I'm on her team. I'm on Tasia's team, but the little hula hoop, I know everyone wants to be unique with their entrance, but Jesus.
She's the smallest fighter currently in the LFC, but she is a trained acrobat and a circus freak.
Well, I think we're all fans of freaks right here in the Lingerie Fighting Championships.
Nothing left to do but to bust one. Boo, don't do it, remember you're only human.
The cage official was very nice. She was patient with me when I was having trouble with my gloves, and so it took me forever to put on. I was very nervous. So my entrance, I'm not proud of.
Yeah, I was a little impatient with Tasia taking so long to get her gloves on because I was just ready to kill her.
It was like, oh my God, like just hurry up, get over with it already and get in the cage.
I'll tell you what took Tasia so long to get in that cage. It was lack of preparedness. And every one of my fighters was ready to fight. They came out with their gloves on and they were ready to go. You know, I don't know what Coach Leon is doing over there, but he's got all his fighters coming out waving their hands like they're the queen or something.
Yes, I did that.
You know, it might have taken a minute, it may have taken 2 minutes. I don't have the official time because I was more worried about the fight coming up. But I was so enamored by what she was doing, time flew by.
Tasia's entrance was one of the craziest entrances I've ever seen. If the audience is there and they're doing crazy stuff on stage, they're gonna love it. And so, you know, I welcome those sort of things.
Look at that! Flexibility is certainly no problem here.
A little bit of a showgirl attitude to her as well. We'll see how that translates into her fight night. Let's take it up for the official introductions.
Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Introducing first in the corner to my left, representing the pink team, making her professional MMA debut.
The reason why I picked the war paint was because I have a lot of ancestry that dates back to ancient Europe. My ancestors are some of the most powerful people that ever existed. You know, the ancient Germanic tribes, they fought in war paint.
So what's next? Lucha Libre masks? Shoulder pads with spikes on them? I don't know. Where are we trying to go with this?
Agatha Cannibal Carter!
Her war paint didn't seem to encroach on my style. It's more of who wore it best type of thing, and I don't have any concern about that.
And her opponent in the corner to my right, representing the black team, also making her professional MMA debut.
Yeah, when Tasia was introduced and decided to do the worm, I mean, you know, if she wants to be extra to try to make it better.
I think the fans were on my side because I had like a strong group of people there supporting me and screaming for me.
Oh, the fans were way more for me than Tasia.
And also fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Tasia Thrash Lochran.
She's more the kind of person that much sexy doesn't suit her.
Referee Zeke Haglin with instructions.
During the stare down, I could see that Tasia was getting a little nervous and I just couldn't help myself. It made me want to intimidate her more, so I told her I was going to kill her. And I think she even got a little more nervous than she already was.
I know Agatha has a reputation for fighting dirty and biting people, so I was worried about that. I didn't want any permanent marks.
Agatha Carter in the black, Tasia Lochran in the pink and green, both making their debuts.
Anytime we have draft picks fight, it's typically the first fight of the night. And it's typically one of the more sloppy, messy fights that we have.
Their fight, it was okay. I mean, for me, for my taste, I saw two beginners there.
Trying to move inside. Looks like, again, the brawler is wanting to grapple. She's wanting to make this a dirty fight.
I think that's the best tactic to take. Wow, that's an interesting move. Looks like she's
grabbing the cage, grabbing the top of the cage.
And then she decided to climb the cage and try to put her crotch in my face, which was kind of weird And what's the point of that? So I pushed her ass off of me.
Not exactly sure what Zeke Haglin's looking at there.
I really don't know why the ref didn't say anything to Tasia about not jumping on the cage. You know, I mean, everyone knows that's illegal.
I didn't know that climbing the cage was illegal. I'm just a monkey and I love to climb things.
Those were some effective strikes looking to me, but nice takedown there by Agatha.
Yeah, great timing there. She just slipped underneath the wild aggression there.
Agatha definitely had her punching game on mine.
I punched the living hell out of her.
Tasia Lochran on her back. Oh, with a beautiful sweep to the top.
Tasia used that bottom strength that she had, and she was able to overtake Agatha.
Both women looking a little fatigued early on. You know, that first minute of that first fight under the bright lights.
I thought Agatha came out strong. I thought she was confident. She really went out there with some punch, ready to go.
They are saucy together. Holy smokes. I really like that vicious, natural element that you can just tell it's super exudes cat fight.
Oh yeah, I think she definitely was surprised when I was able to pick her up and slam her.
Oh, I wasn't surprised that she could pick me up and slam me. You know, again, you know, she may be short, but she's strong.
I'm tougher.
Beautiful takedown there for Lochran. Right on the back as well. She's going straight for the
Straight to the
choke.
rear naked choke.
Arm is underneath. Is that the tap? The choke is there.
Oh man, she got me on the ground, and then she got me in a rear naked choke, which was a surprise. I did not expect that.
She's out.
She's out cold.
So I finished the fight with a rear naked choke and took her out. She passed out.
I'm just not good at tapping out, you know? It's just not me. I probably should have tapped out, but I really don't like to.
I don't know how she pulled that rear naked choke off. It was obviously dumb luck in my opinion. But unfortunately that happens with our first round picks. We don't really have time to go check up on them and making sure that they're doing their job so that, you know, the event that we put on is the best that it can be.
They definitely need more training, like a lot more training. They just definitely need, I feel like their entrances were more interesting than their fight.
Good thing that was the first round, the first fight, because I just felt like it was, I could have taken both those girls out like that.
Here is your winner, representing the black team, Tasia Thrash Lochran.
As far as Coach Kane being supportive after the fight, he seemed pretty supportive, but you know, I was kind of out of it, so I don't quite remember.
It looks like I made the wrong decision in the draft, but I think that with a little bit more work, she's gonna be ready to go. She's gonna be ready for the next fight, and she's gonna win.
Hey, it's okay. Calm down. You can't let what others say bring you down. Yeah, because it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight in the dog. And the day's gonna come when you get bigger and you show them who's boss. Until then, hang in there. You got this, little buddy.
Text knockout to 25283 for 4 genuine ED pills. Text knockout to 25283 for 30 finasteride pills.
Keep rubbing. I'm keeping. I didn't stop. You're gonna hit my ass after. It's Terry's turn.
Backstage was pretty chill. We each had like our own little green room, and everybody was helping each other get dressed.
Oh my god, you really did? Yeah, she did. I know. She told me it's showing. It's red. I know. You have to rub both of them though, so they're equally as red.
But this one is not red.
But this one's gonna be red now because you're rubbing it so much. You have to rub them both.
Well, then I have to slap you on that.
No, you have to rub them both.
The atmosphere backstage was awesome. Like the girls were so excited, you know, each for their fights, and concentrating in the same time, and you know, warming up. So it was a beautiful just atmosphere. It was awesome.
If you stuck around with the people that you knew that were in your team, you were fine. But when you had to cross paths with the other team, you could feel the tension.
So what was your
What was the fight like? What do you guys feel like?
It was fun.
Fantastic. It's great to win.
Really? And were you guys happy with your performance?
I don't know. I have to see it. It's my first time. I'm super nervous.
I saw
I'm
some
so
blood
glad
out there. I saw some blood out there. Whose
I
blood
got
was it?
blood.
I made her
Oh.
bleed a little bit, but it tasted good. It made me kind of like her a little bit. I'm not so hateful towards her anymore.
Yeah, I smell good.
Awesome. So, are you guys ready to do this again next time? Or?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to go again.
Yep.
I don't care. You know what? For me, I just love fighting. So I'm ready to go again and kick ass next time.
I also love being physical. That's what it's all about for me.
Excellent.
We're going to get physical
I just
together.
want to go
a little
wild on someone.
Excellent. All right. So, what's next for you guys?
Belt.
I was going to say you and me tonight later.
Oh.
But yeah,
That'll be
belts.
first.
Belts will be good.
That'll be next.
Do you mind if we get a little privacy here?
We're all just kind of trying to be in our zone and just hang out. It's a little nerve-wracking, but at least we get to watch our teammates too, so that's cool. We get excited when we get a win, and you know, we get to be there for each other.
It was nice. Everybody celebrated. We were really happy. Yeah, we were just ready for shots.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following bout is scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes per round. Introducing first, representing the pink team, Terry Feisty Fists London.
I feel like because it's here in Nevada, and I just felt like, you know, it's show business, and it was the lights with the smoke, like, and the stage, and how it was, how you just had to walk out and bam, like just beat that runway, and then the smoke that came, and it felt really great.
She is famous for her big entrances and flashy lingerie, being a Las Vegas showgirl.
I think her entrances are always fabulous. She always looks great. She always gets the crowd involved. She puts on a great show.
I would say I was very disappointed that Terry didn't use any of the dance moves I taught her. I think, you know, as far as winning the crowd over early, that definitely would have got her some extra points.
Always willing to put on a show, as you can see, hanging from the cage as she makes her way in. Not a bad way to say hello this evening.
I think so.
Oh, her entrance was fantastic. It was perfect. It's like Britney Spears.
See, and the difference is, if someone calls mine stripper, I'm like, let me see a stripper that moves and hits as hard as I do. There's a difference between kicking and hitting and slapping and bam, 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 a spin around, a hair whip, bop, 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 ga, ga, ga. Cool, not stripper, but like definitely stripper, touching the body and moving really slow, and like the slow, ganky, like, oh, milking, like that's very strippery.
Well, the entrances just keep getting better and better.
I agree.
You know, I'm not going to try to be her because I don't want to be her. She does have a spectacular entrance, but yet I also find mine to be not as flashy, but I definitely send a message out there, I believe, you know.
And look at her right there. I mean, she's got some tough shoulders. I mean, like, she's bringing it. Plus, coming from Pittsburgh, you know she's going to have that blue-collar brawler to her.
Text knockout to 25283 for 20 generic Viagra pills for $29.
How did I pick my, mix and match, you know. I just wanted to pick something that was more flattering for my physique and that showed sexiness but showed power at the same time, because I think that's what I'm all about. We kind of almost wore the same thing. I don't know how that happened, but I thought it was fine. She has a nice body on her.
Well, I didn't see it until she was walking out, and I was like, what are you wearing? Why do we kind of look similar? So I didn't like that. I was like, I'm wearing a pink bra because I'm on pink tape. Yeah, it was kind of similar, and I didn't like that, but I think I wore it better than her, so.
Fighters to the center.
The stare down was intense, but I was not, I didn't feel threatened. See, that's the thing. It's like, I just assume things.
I could tell she was like, I'm Jenny Buddy Valentine. Watch out. Like, I could tell that she was just like, but I just wanted to be like, bah, 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 you ain't got it. And I could just tell she was like, I'm taking you, little one.
All right, both women wearing black and purple, which I'm just fine with. Terry Feisty Fist London with the pink gloves on, Jenny Valentine with the black. See Valentine, the bigger girl, no question about it. Stronger power, gonna have that big wrestling base as well, but we're starting out on the feet.
Terry came out like a house of fire. Man, she was throwing strikes after strikes. She was more aggressive than I've ever seen her.
She came out swinging. Like she lived up to the name Feisty Fist. She was swinging, she was kicking, she was throwing. It was actually a really entertaining fight.
London, as she went to the legs a little bit, punched me. There's the big wrestling.
When Jenny lifted her up into the fireman's carry, definitely everybody realized that, you know, this woman's strong and much stronger than Terry.
Definitely I could tell that she was just showing off, like, I'm strong, I can get her.
We're gonna take her for a ride. Big dump into the cage. Oh, but doesn't get her to the ground. Oh,
whoa, that shot to the midsection hurt her.
And then she found my weak spot. My rib was out. So of course, then she like hit my spot, and I was like, oh, okay, this is fine, no big deal.
When I saw Terry take the shot to the ribs, I was actually very concerned. She winced in pain. I could hear how hard the hit was.
That hurt. London's in trouble right now, covering up, trying to recover. Big shots to the back as well. Jenny Valentine looking to finish this quickly.
I felt like I was in complete control. She couldn't really do much with me because of my size, you know, not like I'm tall, but I'm short and I'm powerful.
My ribs were definitely really hurting big time, but
she was hurt right there. Oh, and a nice run.
When you watch the fight, you'll see how I came off when she threw me into the cage, I came off it without her even knowing, just like bam, and then I threw her into the cage like, what? You throw me, I'm gonna throw you, okay?
Taking the fight back to her.
After I threw her into the cage, she ran up after me, and if I didn't drop, she was gonna hit me right in the face. The ref wasn't even watching, and I was trying to tell him, and he wasn't doing anything, so I was like, oh, did you not just, this is what she did last time?
Of course, I'm the one that brought Jenny back, and she was suspended after hitting somebody in the face while standing. And so I brought her back because I think that rule is stupid. And so I kind of wanted to just like tell everybody that when I started this job, things were going to go the way that I wanted them to go. And I was a little bit worried that she would have another slip up, but you know, her and I talked about it, and she said she was going to play by the rules.
Terry was saying, she tried to hit me in the face. Well, she didn't connect, but I was trying to tell her, Jenny, you can't hit in the face.
The refs didn't catch it, and you know, I'm not going to stop anything, so I'm just going to let them play on.
This is it. Let's get this show